Let's talk about the mitochondria. The mitochondria is the powerhouse of the cell, which means, yes, it's the powerhouse. It has all the power. Also, it produces ATP, which is energy. Do not forget that. We will come back to it. Let's draw a diagram of the mitochondria. First is the outer membrane. The outer membrane covers the whole outside of the organelle. Next is the inner membrane, which is these blue squiggly lines I just drew. Inside the inner membrane is the matrix. It's the pink inside. It fills up the entire inner membrane. Next is my favorite, porins. Isn't that just fun to say? Porins, they're the little proteins on the outside of the mitochondria. Now, inside the mitochondria, inside the outer membrane, but outside of the inner membrane is the inner membrane space. I know that's kind of confusing. Intermembrane space. Fun fact, the inner and the outer membrane consist of a phospholipid bilayer, which is where the little phospholipids are parallel to each other, and there's two of them, hence the bilayer. Next is the cristae. The cristae are the folds in the inner membrane, which is the outside edge of those squiggly lines. Why do you think you need to know about the mitochondria? Well, for starters, you have muscles, don't you? Everyone does. And muscles need energy. The only way to get energy is by having ATP. And the only way to get ATP is by producing it through the mitochondria. So, all in all, we now know that you need energy, and that's why you have a mitochondria. Let's recap. The mitochondria is the powerhouse. The powerhouse. Do not forget that. It produces ATP, which is a form of energy. It also includes DNA and ribosomes inside of it. And remember the diagram I drew of the outer and the inner membrane? It's a phospholipid bilayer. So the mitochondria has energy. It produces ATP, energy. It contains DNA, ribosomes, phospholipid bilayer. Those are the main things about it. But most importantly, if you remember it's the powerhouse, you will remember it contains the energy.